for allowing us to speak tonight. My name is Chris Adams. I live in Pleasantview. My daughter came home from school last week and wanted to be a part of the Mayor's Youth Committee. I had another daughter that was a mayor years before, so I know about the program. It's a very good program. I called the city to find out about it, what we needed to do, and found out it was going to be disbanded because Marianne has stepped down. So I called her to find out what was involved in being a leader. I don't want to see it discontinue. Marianne told me about these two young women here who wanted to be part of our community and to help our youth. And after speaking with them, I was very impressed with them and their ideas and the dedication that they have to this, and the goals and the high expectations that they have for our youth. If we are allowed to continue the Mayor's Youth Committee, I know that things along with these young women will be extremely well run. I would be happy to serve as the adult chairman with Amanda, and Janae as my co-advisors. I know the youth have a great, huge desire to serve, and I think it's very important that we give them this opportunity to do so in this community.
Hi. Oh, sorry.
No, please.
Okay. My name is Janae. I actually live in North Ogden. I'm not too far off the city lines. We got a hold of Marianne because my mom was over the youth council in Clinton City. We wanted to help involved because we were both mayors and we loved enjoying it, and we heard what was happening. We heard and jumped on the train. And we wanted to come here today to propose that the city council reevaluate dismissing the council from serving the community. We know from our experience with mayors that being part of a youth group and that goes beyond their daily expectations to reach to the community that can benefit them and others in a way that will help them grow throughout their life.
I'm Amanda Valentine, and I also live in North Ogden, right by the city borders. Serving the community in a city-sponsored group opens opportunities of leadership and service that no other group can offer. Sports, ecclesiastical groups, and school groups offer service projects and leadership opportunities that help the youth to grow. They each limit the potential growth of their members by the type and time of service they offer. The city offers a broader setting with more outreach and diversity for the needs of the community. From our experience, we have seen how being part of an official group where the standards and expectations are set higher helps each youth come out of their comfort zones to act in a mature manner, which directs them to make adult-like decisions which affects the community they serve. The youth is not only making decisions for their group, but for the youth of their community that they represent. Not only does the youth on the council receive the benefits of serving, but the city as well. Allowing the youth council to represent the city they reside in sets a reputation for the city and our community as well as the surrounding cities. This council will be encouraged to interact with other councils throughout the state, which in turn advertises the good qualities of the city. Obtaining sponsors from the businesses in our city will help us advertise the youth council and the business. As youth council completes service, the eyes and ears of the community will be open to the possibilities of how our community can be united in selfless acts of service and caring for others. The importance of continuing the youth council lies not only in serving, but in the lessons and values each youth member can learn. They learn responsibility, how to keep a commitment, following up on decisions, how to take control of projects and meetings, dedication, attitude, fellowship, directing ideas into action, and force them to learn about themselves.
Placing our youth in a setting where they are encouraged to push themselves and give them resources to put their plans into action is where they grow the most. And I mean extremely the most where they grow. We want to dismiss the whole I can't theory that everybody gives them. Oh, they're youth, so they can't do this because of they might not know. We want to push them to the limits that they need to step out of that comfort zone. that's the most important part that the youth should do. And that's what we're here to do, is push them to their limits, but not so that they break, just so that they can grow and learn. Any questions?
What's your target age group?
14 to 18. No younger, just because they're still learning. And
Which is fine, I understand.
yeah, then
That's good.
when they graduate high school.
No, I'm a little confused now. You're both in the North Ogden?
We were both in the Clinton City Youth Council. I recently just got married and she was with me, so we live in North Ogden.
Okay, but you were in Clinton?
I was in the
Okay,
Clinton.
so that's, your experience was in Clinton, and you also have,
Yeah.
sure, currently serving in the Clinton area?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what were some of the, you mentioned some of the projects and things you were doing. The discussion that occurred that led to the decision to just kind of let this lay dormant to see if it would resurface, which it looks like it has, was driven partially by the fact that we were concerned about the types of activities and how meaningful activities that the Youth City Council were doing. Can you give us some ideas, some things that you have done or involved in?
I'll give you my major project that I did as mayor. And this is what actually, my year on the Clinton City Youth Council was the year where we kind of got the support from the council members. So it was very difficult to spread our wings, and we finally got the support when we did MDA. Have you heard of MDA? Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We did a project, and we did the bowl-a-thon, and we also helped in the telethon. And my project was to get all youth councils, all surrounding Utah youth councils together and raise money for which is the bowl-a-thon, where they had to come up with a specific amount of money. $100 is what they were asked to bring each kid. It was $100 to bring, and every single donation was sent for MDA. We went around to businesses. Best Buy was our biggest donation, where they donated 2 nano iPods to us so that we could have a challenge. So we want these kids to work for something. We want them to go out and get donations for something, give them a reward for doing something excellent. And so the 2 highest winners got the 2 nano iPods, and they were from different councils. That was my project, was organizing this fundraiser to help MDA.
Okay.
My project was helping the road home. We collected about 100 hygiene kits. We just went around the community and asked for certain hygiene items. And then we tied a couple blankets. And we did it throughout the year, and we were able to go down to the road home, and we were able to show our council members what our community, or not just our community, but our surrounding communities, how it really is out there. There's people out there that are struggling. And we were able to walk into where they sleep and see how hard they live in conditions. And seeing our fundraiser actually going to affect people like that really made an impact on everybody out there. And we did a lot of other various service projects, like we painted fire hydrants for
That
the
was
city.
actually fun. It was a great learning experience.
Graffiti.
The city supplied us the paint that is for the fire hydrants and the paintbrushes, and we went around and we split up into 2 teams, and we got dropped off. And actually, it's a great learning experience because you're not just gonna sit there and paint fire hydrants and not talk. It doesn't happen for teenagers, for young adults, and you learn a lot about them. That is one thing where we came together, was painting fire hydrants.